Okay, so today what I'd like to show you is the two-headed snake technique. And so this is a technique for making geometric balloon designs. Okay, and so here what I have is what I call the snake head. Okay, what you have is an eye, a little mouth, and then the kind of cobra look. But then more importantly, you have a long body here that comes all the way around to another head, thus the two-headed snake. Okay, and so here this structure is made of two of these snakes, and so there's the blue one we just saw, and then this pink one that wraps around to the other head. Okay, so let me show you quickly how to make this. I've actually shown this before, but perhaps this might be useful. Okay, we'll start with the blue one, and you think we're doing the snake technique, but really it's a deer. And so here goes. We're going to have a small one, a medium-sized one, then back to a medium-sized one. And so there we have a deer head, not a snake head. And so we do two of these, and so one in the other color. So small, medium, small, small, medium, and kaboom. Okay, and so there we have two deer heads. And so now we end up with the snake part of the body, okay? And so the snake part, there's part of the body, and then this part of the snake is the one that connects to this balloon here. And we do it in such a way that what we have is the antlers of the deer wrap around the other balloon. And so the deer suddenly becomes the snake, okay, by pulling out and just popping it in. Okay, and so now I'm going to continue with the blue. And so I've just done a little bit with this one, and so I'm going to make a connector segment, then a special one, another connector, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the antlers of the pink one now and pop it around this one here. And then once again the antler becomes a snake. Okay, and so what's going to happen is I'm going to put another head here, but before I do that I'm going to make another connector and now another head. 1, 2, 3, around. And so there's another deer head, and now I'm going to connect this with the pink one. There's the connector, and then here's the thing. I'm going to grab the deer head and put it in. And so as you can see, I just got another little bubble here. Pop that in, complete the other snake head, and now it's just one more head here. And so there's the connector, and then I have the last deer head. Okay, last deer head, and of course I take that and I pop in that connector there. Like a little bubble. Around she goes. Okay, so there we have it, completely finished off. But you saw, always take the deer head and then you wrap in the other balloon here. And so it locks it nicely in place. Now, the only tricky part of that is, of course, making the snakes wander through the other two deer heads to make them snake heads. Anyway, take a close look at that, and I have other videos related to that, so maybe it'll be instructive. But let me show you what you can do with this. Here is a design that's based on a big pentagon. And so what we have here is 5 different balloons. They all start with, of course, the snake head, and then the snake wanders down to the corner down here. And so each of them, in fact, does that. And so there's the yellow snake, double-headed, orange, back to yellow, another orange, red. And so there's one design, and so you can vary the lengths of the connector segments. So here's a little bit smaller. I could have made this a squatter box. As well, once you can see, it sort of makes a frame, and if you'd like, you can maybe stick something in the interior of the frame. But anyway, these lengths of the segments make a big difference on how the shape looks. So for here I have a cube, and in the cube what I've done is I've made no connector segments, which means you're just going right from one head to another. And so, let me just take a close look. So here, let's look at this this purple head here, say. So we have this purple head, and it still has that joiner to this one, but then it actually goes down and it joins two of them to this one here. And so I guess what we do is we start here, and the snake winds around here. And so here, it's the same as that last one we saw, except without the connectors. Well, not quite the same, but it's only using 4 balloons rather than 5. But you can see, this makes a very compact design. Hard to tell how it's made, and of course, if you make it with only one balloon, or one color, I should say, then it will be perhaps a little bit more dazzling. Anyway, this is called the two-headed snake technique. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you end up using it in some of your structures. Cheers.